God forbid anything should go as planned.
Everything okay?
Mm-hmm. Dad just likes to keep us all on our toes. Are you enjoying your trip?
What?
Well, wherever you are, it's not here in this chapel.
Oh, actually, it's exactly here in this chapel, just not here today.
Ah, time travel.
Yes. I haven't been back here since Gillian and I got married. We were a lost cause right from the beginning, Hayley. And I knew it.
Maybe they should post a warning sign out in front of this place.
Probably wouldn't stop the disaster.
You think hope clouds the vision?
Something like that. I knew what I was walking into with Gillian, and it didn't stop me.
You think what happened to you is bad in this sweet little chapel. I can do you one better.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening. Misery loves competition.
I'm serious.
So am I.
All right, well, after losing holidays and nearly losing our lives, Mateo and I finally see a light at the end of the tunnel unfolding in front of us. So we get cocky. We decide to plan a future, and we were going to have the perfect life and live happily ever after. And so we decide to renew our wedding vows. And we come here, we walk in the chapel, and guess what blows in behind us? Our own personal tornado.
Raquel.
Mm-hmm. She came here and she sucked up all of our dreams and hopes and spit them out like so much trash. Now I'm surrounded by wreckage.
So what happens now? Do you rebuild, or do I get you a box of tissues?
I deserve some sympathy.
Well, you'd hate me if I gave it to you.
Pretty soon I'm gonna hate you for being right all the time.
Oh, I'm not right all the time. Just sometimes.
I feel better already.
Yeah, well, there's nothing like sharing misery to fuck up your spirits.
Yeah.
Hey, would you like to say something for the bride and groom?
On camera? Okay, sure.
I'm gonna give you the sign, yeah?
For Mr. and Mrs. Chandler on your wedding day, congratulations. Marriage is such a wonderful thing. Two people loving each other and living for each other and helping each other. It's a beautiful thing. Two people in love.
Great, thanks.
Excuse me for a second.
Thanks for going on tape for me.
Oh, it was easier than I thought.
Hey, Ryan.
Hey,
You want to say something to the bride and groom on their wedding day?
I don't really know what to say. Yeah, I'll do it. Happy wedding day, Adam and Liza. Liza, I can't really imagine you with anybody else. And I really hope it works out for the two of you. And for Colby.
Great, thanks.
Yeah, you bet.
What are you doing out here? She is in there waiting for you. You have to go to her.
Hayley, she's better off without me.
Ryan, stop being a jerk.
I'm a jerk?
You're acting like one.
Because I won't let you push me together with Gillian?
Because you're in denial. You say it's over between you two, but you get into a room with her and you eyeball her the way I do vodka.
Hayley, you know why we can't be together?
You talk the talk, but your walk ain't got no legs.
Look, we're not you and Mateo, super couple with 9 lives, love conquers all.
Look, maybe you're not meant to be. Maybe it is over. But what I'm saying to you is then either get back with her or get over it, get on with your life.
It's easy for you to say.
It's a lot easier than sitting here watching you spinning your wheels and getting nowhere. Look, you made a decision, Ryan. Those are the consequences. You have to deal with it.
Or what?
Or you're gonna wind up wasting your life on this burnout pipe dream, and I just care too much about you to let that happen.
Well, I'm gonna go check on what's holding things up.
Please, don't run away.
I'm a jerk and a coward. That's how you see me.
No, that's not what I see.
Why waste your time with such a miserable loser?
Who called you a loser?
You did.
Oh, now you're feeling so sorry for yourself that it's affecting your hearing.
Okay, so what is it that you're trying to say then?
I know you're hurting. I know you have battle scars from way back when you couldn't defend yourself.
So?
So Mom and Dad aren't throwing punches at you anymore. You and Gillian are through, and yet you're still beating yourself up over things you have no control over.
Well, if you could find a way for me to look back on somebody else's
Stop
childhood...
looking back. Look, we could spend all of our time together comparing notes on our crummy childhoods, but that's not going to get us anywhere, Ryan, because the past is the past, and you can't change that.
So get over it.
Deal with it, work through it, and then put it away. That's why I go to AA. I just did 30 and 30 meetings in 30 days to keep myself from slipping into a vodka bottle.
You've got a 12-step program to fall back on.
If you think that makes it any easier, you are wrong.
I wish Jake would come back.
You know, you have great bone structure.
Well, maybe I should take my bones and go home.
Why? Because of Ryan?
Ryan, he's here? Oh, I hardly gave him a second thought. And it's quite clear that he's gotten over me.
Well, if you think he's got something for Hayley...
No. I know better than that. He was laughing before, and men whose hearts are broken don't laugh like that.
You know, for a woman of the world, you really don't know too much about men, do you?
You have choices, Ryan. You could join ACOA.
Adult Children of Alcoholics.
You know it.
Yeah, I have a pamphlet.
Well, get with the program. Or you could go the private route. You know, find yourself a therapist who deals with addiction and, other topics. Or you could join group.
I don't think group's the way for me to go.
Well, okay, whatever. But you've got to do something. Or you could do something a little less grueling and time-consuming. You could go back to Gillian and wallow at her feet.
You know the expression, laughing on the outside, crying on the inside?
Are you saying that that's what Ryan's doing, crying for me on the inside?
I think if you're asking me if I think Ryan still has feelings for you, it's a safe bet.
And why doesn't he show it? I had an ex-lover in Hungary, and he tried to hang himself with my silk stockings.
You don't want Ryan to twist from your pantyhose, do you?
No, of course not. I just wish that he would turn himself inside out so that I could see his feelings on the outside.
Look, American men are raised from American boys. And basic training teaches them to tough out the bad times, to hide how they feel.
Yeah, but it's not good to keep your feelings bottled up. Maybe you could talk to him. Okay, well, I wonder what's keeping the bride and groom.
Sorry, Marion. No sign of the wedding party.
Party? This is a fiasco. The ceremony should have been over ages ago. The minister can't wait because he's got a date with a corpse. We should be well into the reception by now with bouquets and garters flying around. And, oh, good Lord, the shrimp puffs.
Is that the band?
The caterer made shrimp puffs. Do you know how temperamental puff pastry can be? It's so warm out today. What if they go bad?
When shrimp puffs go bad. News at 11.
You know what? I really wouldn't worry.
That's easy for you to say, Gillian. You don't have 200 shrimp puffs in your oven.
I had a cousin, a Viscount, and he ate some bad clams on his 50th wedding anniversary.
Well, good Lord, what happened to him?
Oh, he got food poisoning and he started having seizures, and the next thing he just fainted in a dead faint right on top of his wife.
Well, did he survive?
Yeah, but his wife divorced him.
No matter what I feel for Gillian, there's no way I'm going back to her.
Because why?
Because I don't want to hurt her.
Been there, done that.
I know. I mean, I don't want to hurt her more than I
You know
already
what
have.
I hate in movies and TV, like when the guy is breaking up with the girl and she's begging and crying and saying she'll do whatever it takes to make it work, and he takes her hand and he says, "It's not you, babe. It's me. I'm no good for you." What a crock.
What if it's true?
Oh, you mean like with you and Gillian, how you're doing the noble thing and yanking yourself out of the picture because you're not good for her? How do you know?
What?
How do you know what's good for Gillian when you don't even know what's good for you? Figure that out before you cut your love life off at the knees.
Hayley, I don't know how to love anybody.
Well, neither did I. The L word scared me to death, quite frankly, but I had to take a risk, or I was going to lose the best thing that ever happened to me.
I'm not you.
Well, nobody's anybody. We're all scared little kids who want to be loved, Ryan. But somebody has to put their hand out first. You can come up with a fistful of love or empty-handed, but you're not going to know unless you take the chance. And sometimes a funny thing happens.
What?
Love starts to feel as good and as natural as breathing. I mean it. And you're no longer waiting for someone else to make the first move. You welcome someone into your life. You make them feel so good and safe that they never want to leave. And that is called marriage.
I don't know what to do.
Well, why don't you ask Gillian? Maybe it's not over between you two. Maybe you could go to counseling together and make it work. And the divorce isn't even final yet. And even if it were, who says you can't start over? But if it is truly over between you two, then you still need to get help. You need to take inventory, Ryan. And when you're all through, please, don't forget to put the welcome mat out.
You really think I can do this?
Hey, I know you can.
No, look. Liza's flowers are on their last stems.
Well, give them to me. I'll see if there's a fridge on the premises.
Scott, it's no time for a snack now.
I meant for the flowers.
Okay, well then see if there's a place for me in the fridge as well.
Hello, oh, Liza. Oh, thank heaven you're here.
Well, where else would I be on my wedding day?
What was the delay, darling?
A long story, best kept for another day.
It doesn't bear repeating either.
I am so looking forward to getting married to you today.
I'll be waiting for you at the altar.
I'll go grab the minister.
Hey.
Hey, I wasn't even sure if you were coming anymore.
I'm sorry I'm late. You look gorgeous.
Oh, thank
I love
you.
This.
So do you.
Let's have it.
Yeah.
So are we ready to take our seats?
Absolutely.
Listen, can I just ask you to think about one thing? If this were Gillian's wedding, how would you be feeling?
Who's the groom?
You tell me. Hey, aren't you gonna congratulate Liza?
Oh, I'll catch up with her later. I think I probably just sound lame. Anyway.
You too, huh? You know, the whole time during the ceremony, I kept thinking if Mateo and I would ever get to that point. And I know it sounds really selfish. I know this is their special day, and I'm happy for them, but the whole thing sort of made me sadder than I was before.
I hear you. I hear you. Look, I'm no good to you. I'm gonna split, if it's okay with you.
Of course. Are you okay?
Well,
Hayley. Hey, Jamie and I went to Washington, D.C.
You did not.
When did you go? Yeah, we saw the Washington cool scaffold in there.
hey,
And we went to the space
how you doing?
Fine.
Good. Good, I saw you, crying earlier.
Well, weddings get to me. I guess I look like one of those animals, what do you call it, with the circles around the eyes? Tycoons?
Raccoon.
Raccoon, right. I must look like a raccoon.
No, you look... I'm gonna get going. See ya.
You're not coming to the reception?
No, I'm not really in the mood.